Hello and welcome. We're here at Trampa HQ today. We've got the Urban Carver and we've also got the Orrsom Longboard, and we're going to be discussing the differences between these two beasts in this video.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that if you are. I mean, you're the director. I know I'm a diva of an actor, but... So the first thing we're going to jump in here is probably the most obvious difference between the two, and that's the battery box. On the Urban Carver, you've got 6,200 milliamp hours, and that's going to get you about 12 miles of range. You can see it's mounted on the back of the board here, whereas on the Orrsom Longboard, this one's got 10,000 milliamp hours, and this one's going to get you 15 to 20 miles range. So, you know, that's a 25% further on this Orrsom Longboard. You can see it's bottom mounted, as I just showed you there. Nice and clean, whereas this one, as I say, is on the back. This is the space available in these boxes, so that's what you can fill it with. The boards don't ship with batteries for various important reasons, but that's how much space you've got on these boards to fill with battery power. So the next thing after the batteries it naturally leads on to here is, because you've got an undermounted battery on this one, the deck's really firm, okay? Whereas this one, with the battery box on the back of the board, you get the full deck qualities. Performance, that was the word. So sticking with obvious visual differences, on this side we can see on this Urban Carver we've got bindings attached. Now, it's important to note that this is an add-on, this is an additional extra. It doesn't come with the bindings as standard, but if you're going to be using more bumpy terrain or you're planning to go off-road quite a bit, then bindings are a good recommendation. But alternatively, if you don't have the bindings on there, it gives you really quick, easy access on and off of the board as well. So there's pros and cons to each side.
Next, trucks. So, that's right, I don't really know what. Obviously, the difference is the kingpin angle and
springs.
Yeah,
so what are these trucks called?
1250s.
1250s. They're called 1250s.
Yeah.
And they're drop throughs, eh?
And they
can be.
Yeah, they basically change. I've got an image I can illustrate this with on the video, but yeah, they can have like 3 different levels.
Yeah.
You can lower your deck or higher your deck depending on different terrain.
Sweet. Whereas these ones are just, they go underneath.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. And then explain with those ones that you can
get the bull bars.
Different. Yeah, we might as well go onto the bull bars if you're in the flow.
Can you bull bar those?
No.
Okay, so that's another difference anyway.
Yeah. But mention different dampers, different spring positions.
Yeah.
Things you can kind of customise within the truck.
Cool, okay, I think I've got it. I'm going to jump on with these first. I'll say about how adjustable they are in terms of height. And speaking of being adjustable, that's where these are also good in a different ways, because you can adjust the turning so much more, because you can set springs in different positions, you get different dampers to go in there, and yeah, cool. Kind of flows quite nice. Do I need to add a bit more of a pause in between what I'm saying? Because I'm talking a bit fast as well.
It's always easier if you,
Yeah, cool, okay. Talking of trucks, that brings us quite nicely on to how these boards actually ride and how they work out in the field or on the roads and the streets, as they really are. So over here with the Urban Carver, with these spring trucks, this gives you a lot more turning and a lot more maneuverability. So this is really your agile kind of nippy board to get around all those tight alleyways and through those gates and things like that. Whereas on your Orrsom Longboard, these trucks are more for kind of that straight line speed, that power, that sheer acceleration and top end speed. So these trucks aren't quite as loose as these as standard. You do have adjustments you can make on both of them to stiffen them up or loosen them off, but typically this one is seen as the straight line charger and this one over here, this is your turny agile board to get around all those tight corners. And then the other thing with these trucks is you can mount the bull bars. So if you want to put lights and things on here for your nighttime rides and stuff like that, or mount your GoPro on there, all those sorts of wonderful things, you can do that with the bull bars. These boards come with a range of different things you can have on them. You've got all kinds of different wheels you can have on here. You can go smaller, you can get the stickies, you can get the gummies on there. Really, the possibilities are endless. The colorways there's so many different ways you can customize these boards to exactly how you want them and how you want them to look and ride, and yeah, incredible stuff. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you found it informative and enjoyable. We can't wait to see you guys out on your electric longboards, so please make sure you tag us in anything you share on social media, because we want to see it. But yeah, apart from that, toodaloo.
Perfect.
Nice. You always got to be look like a bit of an asshole in the videos. Otherwise it wouldn't be right. 20 minutes, you kidding me?